Hey Virgo singles, and welcome to your general reading with Angelic Ascensions Tarot. My name is Angela, and this video is going to be for the Virgo single Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for the first half of October. I hope all is well with you guys, Virgo. Thank you for joining me today. Those new subscribers and previous subscribers, thank you for joining me. Let's get into it, Virgo. Let's see what's coming in for you for the first half of October. Okay, so Virgo, I want you guys to keep in mind that this is a general reading. And with any general reading, Virgo, there's going to be parts of this that will apply to you and parts that don't apply at all. Take what resonates and leave the rest, because what's not a part of your story may be a part of someone else's. And if you find that it doesn't resonate, check the videos for your sun, moon, or rising signs. All right, Virgo. Oh yeah, and my sale is still ongoing for a 30-minute live phone reading session. Not 30-minute. Yeah, okay, but they're pre-recorded. My pre-recorded options are 10% off. You can purchase them on my website. Okay, all readings over $50 are 10% off until October 3rd, 12 midnight Pacific Standard Time. All right, Virgo, let's get into your message. Virgo, I do feel that you are pulling it together. You're trying to pull yourself together anyway, Virgo, after something may have happened. I feel I've been getting it for a lot of the signs. I feel like there was some type of emotional response or some type of argument that may have happened between you and someone. And I feel like the two of you parted, and maybe you decided to do you, because you started to feel like, you started feeling yourself. You're like, yeah, I'm the best thing that ever happened to me. You pulled away from this person, Virgo, because they broke your heart in some way. And maybe right now you're in need of some type of emotional support. Could be you or the cross watcher, because I feel, Virgo, that you maybe feel that you need a hug. You may be feeling that you want to take a trip. You might be feeling like things are so dark right now that you can't really see what's right in front of you. I feel maybe there's been a while since you've laughed, or you missed the laughter of someone. Virgo, you may even benefit from some type of detox. This could be an herbal detox. This could be detoxing from certain people's energy, certain situations. And you might be having some pretty negative thoughts right now, because I feel like you might be obsessing over a situation with someone that you love, whether this is your child or otherwise. Because I feel like this has to do with someone that you had a lot of obstacles and challenges with. And I do feel that there's resurfacing of past feelings and emotions that you may be having with someone. The overall energy of your reading, Virgo, is communication. What's crossing this situation here is a message of love. Either to your mother, who could be an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. I don't know. A mother figure could be significant to some of your situations. This could be someone that you co-parent children with. Spirit is encouraging you to surrender to your intuition, because I feel that there could be some place here, Virgo, where you're not listening to your intuition. You're not allowing your intuition to chime in because of fear. Because you're trapped in fear, Virgo. You're wanting to do something. Your conscience is telling you to do something, but you're fearful to move ahead and do so, because maybe you feel like you're going to get entangled in more obstacles and challenges by moving forward with something. So I see you're being patient and maybe dealing with your shadow self, those inner demons, parts of yourself that you don't want people to see. Because maybe you're embarrassed, or maybe you feel inferior. I see a situation here where there was a third party. And I feel that both parties here, whether this is you Virgo, you and the third person, or you whomever, I feel like there's definitely space and time between the two of you for tempers to cool and for there to be time for wounds to heal between you and this person. I feel that home could be significant to you. You could be concerned about your home. You could be moving. You could definitely be traveling. Some of you may want to return home or to the place that you originate from, because maybe you're wanting to reunite with your mother, who could be in your hometown possibly. I do see that you have ended a chapter in your life and you've moved toward a new one. I see you surrounded by a group of like-minded people. And I see right now that things have been very intense, and maybe you've been calling on the advice of your elders to get you through the situation. I see spiritual ascension going on for you, so I feel like right now this is the time for you to draw on the strength of your spirituality. Because I do feel that there's a gift here that may have to do with spirituality that keeps you grounded and keeps you centered. I also see a pattern within a relationship or within a family dynamic or a family pattern. It could be a family pattern of divorce. It could be a family pattern of alcoholism. Whatever this is, I see a pattern of some type. And it may not even be that deep. It could just be that there's a pattern in your relationships that needs to be healed. And I do feel right now, Virgo, you may be sitting in a place of self-reflection. Because someone here in this scenario, whether this is you through self-reflection, sees yourself as vain and full of yourself, or this could be the way that your cross-watcher or someone significant to you that had a big influence over your life feels toward you. I feel that you're having mental conflict about something. And it definitely has something to do with a breakup of someone from your past. It could have something to do with, I'm going to show it to you in the upright, it could have something to do with your relationship with your children. It could definitely have something to do with childhood. Again, we're talking about patterns that may have been learned or originated from childhood, Virgo, that are still affecting you to this day. I see health. This could be your health. This could be the health of someone around you that you're concerned about. This could be the health of a relationship that's suffering that you're worried about. And I feel that there's a divine messenger coming your way to deliver some type of information to you. Yeah, I feel like this is the health of a relationship for most of you. You want to rekindle a relationship and make it healthy again. Yeah, someone here definitely has addictions, negative self-thinking, self-deprecating thoughts, and you are having some mental conflict about a decision, a head-over-heart decision here that you're having to make. I see that for you female Virgos that could have been dealing with an opposite sex, I see a womanizer here, someone definitely here with a roaming eye, and you got fed up and you walked away from the situation, Virgo or cross-watcher, and you do have your guard up. Because this person may have disappointed you. And I see a dissipation of a family. And I see right now, Virgo, you might be feeling stuck because of some damage that was done. And I do feel the karma's coming back around. And karma, it's like the universe is steering you back in the direction of this person to clear up whatever this karma is. And to have a breakthrough, a clear and honest conversation with someone. So I do see you taking the effort to go toward this person. You may have water in your chart, Virgo. I'm hearing Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. But water, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. You could be dealing with someone, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio in their chart. I do see a situation here, Virgo, where you are definitely keeping options in your back pocket. Maybe you are feeling confused. Maybe right now you're feeling a bit overwhelmed by your emotions and the feelings that you're feeling, because that's what I'm saying. You have a lot of emotions coming to the surface right now because you're thinking back on the past. And I feel the part of you with some type of ending, you want something to begin again. You want a rebirth of something. You're hoping for a positive outcome. There's someone here that you want to send a message from. It could be that you want a positive outcome with regard to someone's health. Maybe you received message or you received news about someone's health, and yeah, you're hoping for a positive outcome. I do feel that there's a message coming to you, Virgo, or this could be you sending a message. I do feel that there's some information that you may have found out that brought tears to your eyes, whether this is you or someone else. You reacted emotionally to something. And I do feel that things have been in a standstill between you and this person. Someone here that meant the world to you, that was the center of your attention, or vice versa. I do feel that you want to come back into unity with someone, but you feel like that's definitely a stretch. I feel like, Virgo, there's a part of you that has a very brilliant idea that you want to bring into fruition, and I feel that you want to be a big influence to people around you. This could have been, like I said, someone that had a big influence over you, someone that you're drawn to. You have a very magnetic attraction to this person, but there's some type of obstacle keeping you away from this person. 9 times out of 10, I feel like it's you. Your mind might be the obstacle here with the Devil card, because you might have a lot of negative thoughts revolving around in your head about the situation. I feel that you might find yourself feeling depressed, very down on yourself, and very down on your luck, Virgo. Like I said, you feel stuck in your circumstances, but there's someone here that you want to reunite with. You want to clear the air with someone here that you may have had an argument with. But you're having mental conflict about perhaps how to approach this person, because you might feel that what it is that you have to say might fall on deaf ears, Virgo. Something happened here where you felt like you had to defend yourself in some type of an argument or some type of a fight. And I feel like this was a very, very petty argument. Some of you may have had a third party here at work. You may have been dealing with someone at work under the radar, or maybe right out in public, but definitely under the radar of the person that you were dealing with. Yeah. And I do feel like things got out of hand, and there were some things that were said here that were uncalled for. Yeah. And now I feel, Virgo, after a breakup, you may be a bit nervous about opening up and sharing your feelings with this person, because you're feeling very down right now, and you're feeling like you're a bit off, that you're not feeling balanced enough to reach this person, or you feel like they're not going to be receptive. So I see you being very cautious and moving very slowly to go toward this person with an offer or an apology, because maybe part of you, like I said, in this period of time where there has been self-reflection, you may be realizing your wrongs in a situation. And that's what led to a breakup of a family, or because some of you, this has something to do with a family, and some of you, this has something to do with romance. It could be combined. Yeah, you're feeling heartbroken over a breakup of a family unit, over a breakup of a relationship with someone that meant a lot to you. And yeah, I feel like things got very heated between you and this person. Things that were said that absolutely there was no filter involved. You just said the first thing that came to your mind. And yeah, once those words were said, they couldn't be taken back. I feel that you had a rocky relationship with this person, Virgo. I feel like there were a lot of ups and downs that the two of you had. And right now you feel like you're walking on eggshells going toward this person. You are trying to find it within yourself to heal and to make a decision. Some of you may have made a decision about a Sagittarius. Some of you may want to return to a Sagittarius who could be at a distance from you. But I see that you are reluctant to approach this person, Virgo. Yeah, you're feeling stuck. You're feeling afraid. You don't know what the future holds. It's like this fear of the unknown keeps you paralyzed and keeps you stuck. Yeah, it's like you're saying, this isn't going to work out. I'm also seeing either a delay in communication or a block in communication with someone that you've known for a very long time. And yeah, you're wanting to make a final decision. And maybe you feel that leaving was the best decision. But at the same time, leaving and withdrawing from this person and taking some time to be reclusive and to think things over and to do some self-reflection, yeah, you felt like that was the best thing. But the truth is, you haven't moved on from this person. So I feel like you do want to reach out to this person, but maybe you feel like this is going to be a breakout of a fight again. Okay, again, we're talking about 3 people. There are 3 people in this card, and there was definitely a third party. Someone here got their feelings hurt. I mean, this could have actually come to blows. I believe I got this for Cancer, and I got it for Libra, I believe. Yeah, for a majority of you, this is a romantic relationship where you had some type of a fallout. And yeah, you're having some mental conflict about how to approach this person or whether or not to approach them at all. You may have some mental conflict about a choice here that you're having to make. Yeah, but I'm seeing someone here is answering for their karma. And I see that there could be a sudden shift to the situation after a period of self-reflection. And someone here is having regrets about having focused on the third party rather than focusing on the soulmate connection that was here. So yeah, I do find you thinking a lot about the past, Virgo. And yeah, you're wanting to work this out. Some of you are looking for a full-time job because maybe you had an issue here with not working. Maybe there was a job loss here. Yeah, something came to an end. And you're moving on from something. You left something behind. It could have been a job. But I do see you taking action towards something. But we're going to take a look at your career in another video. Some of you may have Scorpio in your chart because I keep seeing Scorpio popping up in your reading. So the Scorpio career reading could resonate with you if you have Scorpio in your chart. Let's take a look at the energy of your cross watcher. So just know that your career is going to be a separate video, Virgo. Stay tuned for that. Yeah, see, you got 2 women here. For those of you male Virgos, I see 2 women. I see a child, and I see a court decision. I see some of you are concerned about the well-being of a child. Some of you are concerned about the outcome of a court decision. Some of you are concerned about a Gemini possibly, or the health of a Gemini in particular, or the health of a child in particular. Some of you could be being served court documents, possibly regarding a divorce or child custody case. Maybe having something to do with child support, the support of a child. I see a thief. So some of you could be going to court because someone stole from you. The stealing could have something to do with work. I see a marriage here or a long-standing relationship. Like I said, I saw a family. So I see a thief. So maybe someone stole someone's sense of security in a relationship, or you feel as though your partner was stolen from you by a third party. Let's take a look at the energy of your cross watcher. I see home. I see a village. What is that saying? It takes a village to raise a child? I don't know. But like I said, I feel like this speaks to you wanting to return to the place that you originate from, to find some type of comfort or solace. Yeah, you're looking for a sense of stability. I see children. Yeah. Some of you are definitely missing children. I see an Aquarius with the star card here. Yeah, I see that you want some type of clarity possibly from an Aquarius. Because right now you might be having some type of fear about the future. And you could be looking to tarot for the answers right now, Virgo. What is this about a pattern, though? Some of you are wanting to produce a movie. Some of you work in the film industry. Or this could just be you replaying the old hurtful movie in your brain. I feel like telepathically and empathically, cross-watcher, you may be feeling your Virgo. You may be feeling their energy, their inner conflict, their inner demons here that they're fighting with, their mental conflict about the past. You might be feeling their guilt empathically. And yeah, I do see something that was passed down from generation to generation, possibly, because I do see father and child. So maybe there was something that happened in childhood, Virgo, or cross-watcher, that keeps resurfacing, some type of a pattern here that Spirit is trying to get your attention to heal so that you can move forward and not be in this place of darkness and confusion and self-defeat. Yeah, I definitely feel like there was an argument and there was someone here feeling emotionally distraught about something, and I feel, cross-watcher, that there could be some type of regret here that you're sitting in. I feel that there was a lot of one-upping, a lot of back and forth that may have taken place in an argument. And I don't feel that either of you feel good, or you feel that you've actually won after the argument, the aftermath of the argument that may have taken place here. I do see that maybe you, cross-watcher, feel that your partner wasn't taking initiative to step up. You might be feeling like the spark in the relationship had fizzled and that thrill was gone here. And yeah, you do feel used. You do feel taken advantage of. And you do feel that this person manipulated you in some way. For some of you, there could be magic manipulation being done. Yeah, and I do see the disintegration of a love relationship where things broke down between you and this person. This person wants to reach out. Why is the devil here, please? They want to communicate with you. They want to apologize to you, but I feel like ego, yes, is definitely, ego and pride is what's keeping this person from coming forward. Cross-watcher, you may feel as though this person misled you into believing that you would have a promising relationship and that things would be solid between the two of you. But yeah, you were misled because they entertained a third party rather than keeping this relationship going with you. So right now, cross-watcher, I feel like you're trying to find the strength within you to move forward and to focus on your children, to focus on your responsibilities. But I feel that you do still have fond memories of maybe your mother, a grandmother of yours, maybe even of this person that we speak of that could be a romantic situation. See, but you already know they're sneaky, and that they think they're slick. They think they can get away with something, but the truth came out. See, they try to appear to the public as though they're stable and that they have it all together and they know all the answers. Okay, but this person may be coming to you once they get their bearings and they become stable, whether this is financially or emotionally or all of the above. Yeah, because that someone definitely wants to reunite with you after a breakdown of a relationship where there were more than just the two of you involved. They had side situations. Crosswatcher, you may not have wanted the situation to come to an end. But at the same time, you could be telling yourself that you don't expect this person to change because here's the devil card. You're feeling like a zebra doesn't change its stripes very easily. So yeah, maybe you're stuck. Maybe you feel like this person is permanently. Maybe you feel that way. But maybe you feel like this person is purposely keeping you stuck. Someone here is losing hope that they can reach you in time because they feel like it's too late. That you've blocked them and that it's over. They're expecting the worst if they reach out to you. So I feel that this person is reluctant to come toward you, though, cross-watcher, you may be very happy to see them. But I see that this is either them being cold to you and being distant from you because of pride, ego, and guilt, or this is you. They may see you as being cold and distant. But I do see a very strong and firm decision here that is going to be made. I see disrespect. I see gossip. I see that someone could be watching from a distance. Like I stated, they could be spying by means of tarot or magic to look into what's going on with you. And yeah, they feel regret. And they still love you. And they want a chance to clear this up with you. They want to be honest with you. I feel like that the universe is bringing this situation back together for a beginning. And to cut through any BS or drama, whatever this is, to cut through whatever this thick fog is in order for the two of you to communicate again. Someone here is drowning their sorrows in alcohol. Someone left for a third party and is realizing that they came up empty. And they're realizing that, yeah, they lost the one that they were meant to be with. Over something as frivolous and silly as a fight. But I feel also that your cross-watcher may not be listening to their intuition. They may not want to be listening to what their conscience is telling them. Someone here wants to approach you, Virgo or cross-watcher, but they fear your judgment. They fear what you're going to have to say to them. Yeah, because I'm saying that someone here did not understand what reciprocity was about. Or this could be how your cross-watcher views you, Virgo, as someone who takes and doesn't give, doesn't contribute, doesn't step up to the plate. Even when it comes to the problems in the relationship, they feel like they're always the one to take the initiative, to communicate, or vice versa. So let's see, the possible outcome for the Virgo singles, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for the first half of October. Virgo, here we go. Obviously, we did discuss children. This could be someone that maybe you have children with currently. This could have had something to do with a fallout with your children. This could be you having fear about passing some type of pattern down to your children because this was a pattern that you inherited and now you don't want to pass this down to whatever this generational curse is. Whether it's a figurative generational curse or it's actual. Whether someone imposed a generational curse on you or your family. However this may resonate with you. Children are somehow intertwined into the situation. Some of you may work with children. Maybe something originated from childhood. Maybe that's where that pattern is, where you're afraid to love. You feel that there's no sense of safety with being vulnerable and opening up to love because of some type of pattern or wound you inherited from childhood. There is someone, Virgo, that you obviously have chemistry with. You are at a distance from this person right now, so maybe you're letting your friends help you. But part of you, deep down inside, yes, you're wanting to move this relationship to the next level of commitment, though you may have had attractions to side situations. You may have slept with other people on the side. Yeah, that soulmate attraction is undeniable. So I feel like part of you, deep down inside of you, while listening to your intuition is telling you that, yeah, this is the one for you. This is the one for you. You're calling in your soulmate intuitively. Okay, because I feel that you feel this invisible draw toward this person, Virgo, or cross-watcher. Even though you're trying to deny it and push down your feelings, I feel like something here is going to bubble up to the surface. And that's why Spirit is saying, surrender, let go, and listen to your intuition and hold on to hope in a situation. So let's go ahead and pull the advice for the Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign for the first half of October. Yep. Surrender to inner peace, Virgo. Cultivate inner peace on a daily basis. Cultivate inner peace on a daily basis is what I was trying to say. In quiet, meditative moments, focus on the stillness within and enjoy this inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. Whatever this is, Virgo, it looks like you're not able to get any type of inner peace about it. And Spirit is saying it's time to surrender to that inner peace. Yep. Because that's how you're going to get to this place of complete healing. Open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. So we were talking about health earlier. Somehow, some way, there is something, your health is being impacted by some type of a pattern and some type of guilt that you may be holding on to. Spirit is saying it's time to release old patterns, whether these are old thought patterns. We were talking about detoxing earlier, right? Whether these are people, mindsets, whatever it is, Virgo. You know better than I do. This is a general reading, right? So, yeah, I do feel that during these times of self-reflection, you're going to figure out where in your life you may need healing, where you may benefit from healing. And it may be physical, emotional, and spiritual, all of the above. And I feel that once you find that place of inner healing, you're going to break that bondage. Whatever this is that's holding you back and keeping you in a stronghold and keeping you running around in circles, or showing me the image of a dog chasing its tail. Whatever that is, once you find that place of inner peace, yes, you're going to release that pattern or realize what that pattern is about. I feel like it's going to be an aha moment for you. And I feel like that's going to be the moment of healing. And you'll be able to let go and release that stronghold. Yeah, and end the stalemate, because someone here is pretending that there's no problem, even though they're unable to make a decision. Spirit is encouraging you to make time for those around you and deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. And yeah, I do see you with some type of goal. But with this goal has something to do with competition and conflict with other people. This could definitely have a lot to do with the job. So we'll take a look at your job situation, as I stated before, in another video. Yeah, maybe the conflict took place on the job, but like I said, it may have had a lot to do with a third party. All right, Virgos, thank you for watching. Thank you for entertaining this reading. I wish you guys the absolute best. Don't forget about my sale. Tell me how you feel in the comments below. Take good care, Virgos. I'll talk to you soon in another video. Until then, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye for now, Virgos. See you later.